Welcome in, everyone, to the 12th episode of the Femme Fables doing the Abomination Vaults. I am joined again by a whole bunch of very wonderful people, many of them streamers. So please do say hello to them, beginning with, let's do Calliope first.
Hello there, my name is CalliopeEolande, Tiefling Bard Variety Streamer, and I am here playing the party's Ranger Orchid, where I hit things and lick things, not necessarily in that order. And you can find me at all places with at CalliopeEolande, and also down in the title there.
She is also known as the Baba Yaga among the Morlocks.
But I'm known as the what?
The Baba Yaga.
Yaga.
The Baba Yaga, yes.
The Boogeyman. Well, I guess
Look, they deserved it.
Next up, we have the wonderful PhoebeBane.
Hey, hello and howdy, everybody. I'm PhoebeBane, Goblin Magazine VTuber extraordinaire. I talk about all sorts of tabletop games from Pathfinder to Lancer to anything in between. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter at PhoebeBane. I play the kineticist. I redid them a little bit after last session, so they should be not much of a failure anymore.
You're never a failure in our hearts. And next we have
some dramatic moments everyone loves.
You've had some amazing moments. You've had some favorite moments. Some moments captured in art. And KallyCutie.
Hello everyone, I'm KallyCutie. I stream here on Twitch occasionally when time allows. I do a bunch of Pathfinder related stuff over in my server. I write sporadically and do Pathfinder homebrew for that as well. I'm also about to shift into a lot of Starfinder stuff as the playtest for that one comes out, so keep an eye out for that as well.
Basically,
I'm playing.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm playing the lovely witch Kalivanna, who is probably going to be having a moment this game.
Oh, I think she is. But basically, if you want anything Pathfinder, Starfinder content, look to Phoebe and Callie. They both do their own thing. Phoebe, you do more of like about Pathfinder itself and going over rules and stuff and new content. Callie is for if you want more mature homebrew. And we have the wonderful manager here, Lucy.
Yes, greetings. I'm Lucia, the resident manager of multiple VTubers. I manage Dessa, Phoebe, and as you see her in chat, I also manage the lovely Spacefish. I also moderate for a lot of people, but most of my time these days is just spent making sure people get their work done. I play the party's tank / champion, Seras, the fledgling who definitely isn't in over our head at this point. And is getting tired of babysitting everyone endlessly.
I think she's been having some fun with some of the people in this party, though.
We don't talk about that art piece.
Oh, which piece is that?
Oh, we definitely talk about that art piece.
I guess it's good to mention before we begin, you can go to my Discord, and on my Discord, there are places where we have fan art drawn by people like the wonderful Lori and Drapagon.
Look, that art piece purely exists because Kalivanna upset her enough that Kalivanna was banned from staying at her house for a day. And so she decided to invite Orchid over instead.
Okay, but like inviting Orchid over
for a day and then immediately.
There's one thing to like invite Orchid over. It's another thing to do what that art piece shows. But anyway, if you want to support the Femme Fables and especially support me during my donathon, you can either for this month cheer bits. So 500 bits will get a good girl point, which will basically be a free reroll for anyone in the party. And trust me, they burn through those so quickly. And you can also go through Ko-Fi. So pretty much any amount of $5, and I do convert from the British pound, so that does help. But yeah, any amount of $5 or more will get you cocoa points. And with
we
that,
need all of them.
You do, you really do. And with that, last session was definitely an interesting one. It was mostly just one single fight against a bunch of flicker wisps who kept, well, confusing mostly Ashen and Orchid. There was, I would say a bit of a battle between the two, a battle of dominance, and Ashen clearly won out in the end, with it ending up with Orchid pinned to a wall, just barely rolling successfully to resist the kink. So many lewd things, yes, so many lewd things happened.
There was also the degrading and commanding of Orchid to kneel.
Yeah, there was
I
It didn't work.
think we got a bit of a splash over on chat for that one.
a lot happened. Afterwards, you did have to go back to town, which is where we are now. We're back to Atari. As much as it pains you, because you were told somebody from town had been captured a while back, and there was a risk they may not survive the night. You had to go
gotta
back
move.
here.
We have to move quickly to get back into position. And you were saying, lovely boss?
I was going to say, I'm guessing there's something else you want to do in town before we race back as quick as we can, praying that maybe he survives.
We've already sorted out our gear and kitted up with fresh stuff, I believe. Because I've got my striking rune, reinforcing rune. Yeah, because we also did a quick having runes installed on our equipment, I believe. Everyone should be a little bit stronger, hopefully.
And a quick warning, if you hear a sudden yelp and I disappear for a moment, it's because there's a spider crawling around. Like, it's kind of been okay for now, but yeah, if it gets too close, you may hear something.
Just hit it with the handle.
Why did you say that?
It's not a threat to you, it's a threat to me.
Give it 5 minutes. Like, I'm setting the timer now.
Look, right now, it's just on the wall right now. If it just stays on the wall, it's fine.
So if Calliope is ready to point, it's because she's getting our food.
But that's, yeah, I figured that.
Yeah. But I'm good. Anyone else got anything they need to do before we leave?
Mm,
Oh, you left already?
Yeah, I just want to get back in there. I know the odds of actually, like,
Saving them slim.
yeah.
But hey, that fight killed us, so we needed to do it. Alright.
Oop, we have the wrong Ashen on thing.
Oh, we do, don't we? 1 second. Quick replacement of the new Ashen. We have the upgraded Ashen. So, I've put you back in the stairwell. You can decide if you want to go back the way you're going or if you want to continue a different way. As I mentioned before, so basically this stairway, it is a narrow, just barely 5-foot stairway with shimmers and ripples and whirls of pale blue energy across the walls here. The staircase, you can see, goes up ahead of you and goes down behind you.
Okay, so we know we have to try and find... We have to try and find my friend, and I have very little hope on actual survival here, but I don't know which direction to go.
Keep going straight for now.
this party can go anything but straight.
Yeah, that's a pretty difficult one for us.
And the stairs go up and up.
My token is still named Dumb.
Oh god. Why didn't it not update you? Okay, we have Electric Boogaloo. Why didn't it not give you the right one?
Did you update the prototype token or the token token?
It should have
God
been.
damn it.
It should have been the prototype token. Give me 1 second. Pause for a second. It didn't update properly, so I have to like.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh, should the stairs just go back around?
It.
The stairs keep going up. The stairs have not stopped going up.
Momentum.
Oh,
Oh,
I will, for the time being, I will pilot Orchid. I think Orchid's getting food. So
thank you. I would pilot her if I could,
it's
but
okay. So you follow the stairs. They keep going up. They're still going up. And you
There are
find
so many.
you come back to, well, this looks familiar. If you peer through that door, you see that same watery chamber from before.
Oh, that's weird. The stairs keep going up, but they circle back around to the same height.
I love it.
I hate it.
And if you look ahead, like if you're looking ahead of you, to the left, still goes up. And if you look back, it goes down.
I waved to the doggo.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
I fucking
I
dig
am
it.
very much in favor of going the other direction now.
Wait. You mean going?
Yeah, like going back out to where we fought the thingies, because, oh my gosh.
Do you want to go for the door over here?
Yeah, I don't know why, but that just creeps me out so much. Like,
I love that creepy. I love that shit.
just, I don't know, it's like, it's such a little thing, but like, the physics just not coming around the right way, like that just,
I studied quantum physics for fun at one point. I love physics when it doesn't work.
Fucking nerd.
I studied theoretical astrophysics for fun.
I'm gonna push you into a locker and you're gonna thank me for it.
I used to also study martial arts and play and do athletics for my school.
Phoebe, seriously, I think like 90% of our communities would thank you for that.
Okay, wow.
Why would you shove me into a locker? Why would
For being a nerd.
I was also a drama student. What do you want from
Yeah, it's
me?
even worse. That means even more pushable. Bro.
You could try. I have thrown people bigger than heavier than you before.
With what legs?
Okay, we have door.
You have a door. You do have a door.
I hate this fucking map so much.
Oh my,
You open the door, and you see on the other side of the door is another door.
okay, look, I've done that a lot and it is fun. It's like the door to door.
So frustrating when it's 2 steps.
But what could be beyond this door? You open up this door, and you see, well, technically you do see another door. It just happens that door is to a cage being suspended.
Huh.
Like, immediately, if you peer into this cage, you'll see cages, the insides of them lined with spikes, chains everywhere, all over the floors, hanging from the walls, blood-crusted manacles dangling. And if you were to peer to the south, you would see a stout wooden table with more manacles anchored to it.
And a member of the Blue Man Group.
Oh, this is the best part.
Oh
As you
no.
peer inside, you catch the attention of a woman. A rather humanoid-looking, but quite tall. We'll say toned and draped in all manner of chains. You see this woman. She is at the table, seemingly tinkering with something. But when the door opens, she looks back and she says, "Oh, I have visitors, do I? Have you come to join in on the fun?"
Define fun.
"Oh, I have such sights to show you."
Oh my gosh, I hate you right now.
Hmm. Why is there a whip?
There is, in fact, a whip.
Are you,
There is a red whip with a silver handle sitting on the table.
I
And
heard that.
Fucking stop coming in your pants. I gotta light this bitch on fire.
As you walk in, she she strides, she saunters over to the table. She picks up the whip that she slowly uncurls in her hands, letting the tip smack against the floor. And which one of you will I be playing with first?
This is unfairly targeted, and we all know it.
I draw my sword and raise my shield.
Okay, I'm going to step into the room,
I'm
get
pushing
ahead
her.
of Seras, and I'm going to ask. I'm looking for a friend of mine. I'm terrified he's dead. I don't care what you are. I need to know if you've seen a dwarf down here.
You're a friend of the dwarf, you say? I remember him. Taken from me much too soon. But hopefully, you can stay a little bit longer.
Right, feeling we weren't gonna find him alive if we managed to get here sooner.
Where is he?
Young lady, you would do well to watch your tone.
And like that. Sarah's just gonna step in front.
I think with that, now is the best possible time to go into combat. So go ahead, add yourselves to the combat.
1 second, as the message to Calliope.
Oh, neat. I got a 21. It's actually fairly good as my initiatives go.
I like how
And
Callie moved her token to be chained up.
it's fitting, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Positioning was accidental, if appropriate.
Okay, and with that, we can actually begin combat. Oh, look, who gets to go first? It's this woman. So, for her first action, she is going. Actually, first thing I'm going to have everyone do is because you're all within 30 feet of her, each of you needs to make a will save for me.
Hey. Neat. I got a 24.
You did.
Oh no.
I have bad wisdom.
Oh, I need to do. I'll do for Orchid.
Yeah,
It was already success.
yeah,
Oh, it
Orchid
was.
already.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Go. Orchid succeeded. Yeah, so Phoebe is the only one to basically fail this. So, how do I do this? I can do this the proper way, or I can do this kind of the fun way.
Well, you could let your chat pick.
Apparently, I'm just going to blush myself to death today.
If
I'm
I
gonna.
suggest a poll up for your chat to pick.
I mean, the chat's all saying the fun way. What's Reaper saying? What's Reaper gonna say?
Fucking right.
Rush.
The fun way? Okay, so we're gonna say the eyes of this creature stare past. They stare past Kalivanna. They stare past Seras, straight to Ashen, her piercing gaze, and focused entirely on the Colo, staring her down as if to challenge her, a mental battle, which Ashen clearly
I
lost.
imagine you see Ashen blink one eye before the other eye.
Ashen now has the Frightened 2 condition.
Holy That is...
Yeah, she's kind of scary. And what I'm gonna say, first action. The chains in the room start to rattle. They raise off the ground as if they had a mind of their own. Its first attack is gonna be aimed straight at Kalivanna.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. What'd you expect? With that, it is a hit.
I do not care. I am doing the praying staff.
Okay, so you do absorb some damage. So make sure you add that to you, and the damage you were taking.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah, you're taking 20 points of damage from the chains as these chains, spikes all over them, kind of whip past you, leaving cuts all over your flesh.
Generally not what I prefer, so I don't think that worked right.
What didn't work right?
I know what's happened. The benefit has gone onto my cat instead of me somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna
We'll move your
put 6
cat.
health back on myself.
Yeah, that's fine. The second action, it is going to...
Did I just put a target on myself?
You may have, because... Yeah, I think for its second action, it will try and target Seras with all those chains. The chains... Basically, there's chains across the entire room. There's no spot in this room that is not nearby some chains. And yeah, that's a hit against Seras. Taken. With a 28, you'll be taken. Only 9 points of damage.
Yeah, only 9.
Only 9.
Oh boy.
I'm just mad.
And then for its third action, it is going to... It's actually gonna like sweep around here, around the cages. And kind of head back here. Do we know if Calliope will be back soon?
Hello, I am.
Perfect.
Hello, doggo.
All right, so this thing is not happy, and we have to fight it, is what I'm hearing.
And it does kinky bondage time. It's
Hey,
already
let's
whipped
go.
2 of us with chains.
All right, then. Well, I guess my first action will be to move in. So 5, 10, 25. Can I go at an angle on this cage, or do I have to go, like, hard way around it?
I will say you would have to basically climb up onto the cage. It's gonna be like a 5-foot cage. So you have to like climb up onto it and you could try and go from there.
Oh, yeah, I want to try and get over onto this side.
But I would say it's like an extra 5 feet to climb up on it because you have to climb up.
Yeah, it only took me 10 to get in here, so I should be set since I have 30 movement.
Okay, some good news. Well, some good news for me. Actually, I guess technically, yeah, you get attack opportunity as you move through the room. I guess attack opportunity on you because there's chains everywhere. So yeah,
Wow.
that's a crit.
That's not a good noise.
That is not a good noise. First things
I
first.
use my reaction to protect Callie. God
Oh,
damn it.
you gotta use reaction to protect Callie? Okay, you
No,
can
I
do.
can't use
Oh,
it.
you
I've already
can't
used
use
it
it.
once.
And because it was a crit, not only did the chains slice through you, some of them actually kind of hook around you, and you are now grabbed.
It's like
Yeah, you're being bound by the chains.
instant bondage.
All right.
Is it like Shibari?
Does it stop me, I guess, from doing anything?
No, only taking
It stopped you moving.
Oh wait, so where
No,
did it stop me from
it's
moving?
it's a critical reactive strike on a move action. It disrupts the move action. So like Calliope gets pinned to the wall by chains.
I mean, hot, but I
Yeah.
still make it in place.
Yeah. Actually, I think here's the way I see it. But with Orchid, to be flavorful, one of the chains just ends up wrapped around her neck and pinning it and basically attaching it to the wall like a leash.
Mm,
Okay, so I can't do anything then.
No, you can still do stuff. You can attack. You can attack. You can.
You just can't move.
You just can't move.
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure that like I got into my spot.
Yeah. I will say you get into the spot. But now you can't move without escaping, which will take an action.
Okay. Well, if I don't have to do that, I will just continue with my regular stuff.
Okay.
So, second action, we will hunt prey.
Sounds good.
And third action, we will twin takedown to strike with the hammer and the kukri.
Go
Here
right
we
ahead and roll for
go.
me.
Man, we got a 26.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll for me damage.
Don't screw me damage. You screwed me damage. Cool. 8.
We're using striking runes as well. We're using runes that mean we do more damage.
You deal a whole 8 damage.
It's asking, is Orchid in punish me mommy mode?
Second attack with the kukri. 14 for a 23 to miss.
Which is, yeah, it's a miss. As well,
I'm going to.
you do have good girl points.
we have a lot of good girl
I
points.
don't want to use one for this attack just yet. But yeah, I will stay here and be a good girl and pass my turn.
Mm,
Do you want to just roll for say she's got a new kink?
Orchid or Callie?
Both.
Shut up.
You might as well. It's been the theme of this campaign. And
Yeah,
every
I
time
have
it
to
happens,
roll.
you have to do it.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, Reba wants you
if
both
I'm going to be
rolling.
fair, technically you'd have to do it for Seras, Kalivanna, and Orchid.
Okay, so I'm a little worried about the damage that has already occurred here, so
Yeah, hurt.
I am going to deploy the healing kitty headbutts for 2 actions. So that means lay on hands ends up happening on Orchid.
Yay.
So you just get 12 health back.
Woo.
And then with my last action, I... Okay.
You okay there? You
come
have
on,
trouble
rain.
thinking?
With my last action, I am probably going to have to lay on hands myself because one hit nearly wiped me out, and I don't know how much Seras can keep that up on. So I am just going to cast Lay on Hands again on myself, just putting that head to my chest and taking a deep breath.
As soon as you hear yourself, she looks back over her shoulder at you as she's dealing with Orchid, and you just hear, "Naughty girl. I gave you those loving wounds myself."
Well, you can always give me more.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Why is everyone moaning?
Phoebe, Ashen, it's your turn.
Me, I'm gonna miss all my stuff because I'm frightened too. So I'm gonna. I'm gonna use my first action to try to like intimidate it back.
Okay. Um, yeah, you definitely can do that.
I know I probably shouldn't until, what's it called? Until I don't have to fight anymore, but I don't care.
Go ahead. Go right ahead and do it. Okay. Are you... Do you have... Oh, you have Intimidating Glare, don't you? So, are you just
Mhm.
staring it down?
Counter stare.
Okay. Well, in this case, you see a little bit of that confidence in her crack as she kind of... Her gaze catches Ashen's. I mean, clearly Ashen's not quite as, well, I mean, put it bluntly, submissive as the rest. A little bit more...
Hey!
A little more free-spirited and, oh, I'm guessing a little hungry as a cola. So, yeah. It is now... It is now Friday 1 because of you.
And then my last two actions, I'm going to try to hit it with a fireball.
Oh, I throw a fireball at it.
I'll use my weapon infusion to give my ranged a propulsive, so it uses half my strength modifier on the damage. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. With 25, that is it.
Got him with a fastball special. Hit him with a whop.
Okay, we're off to a good start.
You whip that fireball straight at her face, leaving a nasty burn mark right by her eye, and you can see the glower she's got sending your way. You insolent wretch.
I'm going to give her a wink and then my turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna like shuffle around the cages. Since there's like, can I shuffle around the cages? It's diagonal spots for me to get past them.
Yeah, you can squeeze through that.
Oh, look, they're flanking. I'm so proud.
You made a mistake, lady, with who you started hitting.
Who she started hitting, or who she
No,
started hitting
I
on?
think she made the right choice.
I don't care if she hits you.
I don't remember that.
I'm gonna use a good girl point because God, that's
Oh.
humiliating.
Yeah, like a 3. That's...
Go ahead. Yeah, you rolled a 14. That is definitely a miss. But that one is a hit. And roll for me damage.
This thing doesn't count as undead, does it?
It is not undead. Roll for me damage.
I just slice her across the back.
So as you slice across the back, though, not only does your sword bite deep into her flesh, you see where it drags across, it burns her, and you get this. You actually get a scream out of her as the holy damage burns her flesh.
I am tempted to do something flavorful instead of effective.
Do it. Do it. Flavor's fun.
She tries to punch her in the face.
Even like the lay on hands punch.
No,
Just
it's
a regular
the
punch.
she's regularly punching because she's pissed.
Do it. Punch her.
God, I missed.
You do.
I saw the 20 coming too.
She just looks at her like, you shouldn't have hit the other one. You're fine to hit the big girl, not the small one.
You can go ahead then and pass your turn. So you see, right immediately you see some of those wounds begin kind of closing up a little bit on her. The skin repairing itself. She turns first to Seras. Oh, what sweet suffering you've delivered. And then she looks to Kalivanna. And I know how to
Oh, no.
make you suffer. Although
You
she was...
touch her, you die.
So, yeah, once again, she's going to target Kalivanna with her first attack. The chains begin flying towards you, but... Oh, they do hit. Okay.
A 2
A
hits.
2?
Rolling a 2, hitting on an 18. Kalivanna takes 12 more
Lucy,
points of
doing
damage.
anything?
The brain step.
Thank you.
She just gets a shield in her face and Seras does her magic.
Okay, so I get hit again there, and there's chains all over me, and
Nice.
I feel like the party needs to start rolling for kings.
Am I supposed to throw gold at her now?
Yeah, she's
Never mind.
talking to you, Sarah. She says, "Don't worry, I'll take good care of that little pet of yours."
Oh, you are so dead, bitch.
And then,
Rough.
next thing she does, she's going to try and stare down Ashen. She's going to use a focus gaze on Ashen. So, Ashen, make for me a will save.
Give me a second.
There's some-
I'm slowly re-rolling. I mean, slowly reloading my fucking thing because my icons weren't appearing.
I just made a sound that the microphone refused to pick up, and I am so glad it didn't.
Oh my fucking
This
god,
bitch
Jessa.
squealing.
You
This
fucking...
bitch squealing.
Oh, I am having so much fun with this.
I'm afraid
Oh, but
Callie
it was
is as
probably a
well.
really
That's
cute
the
squeak.
scary part. I return. Will save. Will I save? Answer is no.
Reaper's telling you to calm the
Yeah,
fuck
well-
down.
I'm using hero
She's
point. I
telling
don't
me
want
to
to
calm
crypto
down?
Okay,
it.
you use a good point on that. Oh, you did save that time. Okay, so yeah, our Himbo Colo is completely oblivious to the woman trying to give it the evil
I'm busy
eye.
doing like the Chad face meme at them, trying to like counter intimidate.
It's just like the two of them doing like weird, like funny, like I think it'd be like Zoolander. It's just like Zoolander faces each other,
Mm-hmm.
and then Ashen just whips out the blue steel. And for its third action, it is going to. It's gonna move. It's gonna move right over here. Did you have a reaction?
Okay. I don't have a reaction for this.
I know.
I might.
I think you do the follow. You have to follow after.
She's a
Yeah.
creature hunting that has to move away.
Yeah, but she's currently grabbed.
She's immobilized. She
Yeah,
can't.
she is. You are
Yeah.
mobilized.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to chase her by myself.
I mean, she's like a line for me to fucking bunch her.
Huh. I guess I will use an action to try and break free.
Yeah, you can do that. So,
What do?
what you're gonna do is you're gonna try and I'm gonna post. I'll post in chat. I should have posted in chat.
Athletics.
Escape.
Athletics.
It's escape. So you can do
acrobatics or an arm attack.
yeah, you can do athletics, acrobatics, or an unarmed attack to try and basically break free of the trains.
Mm,
Athletics and unarmed attack are both the same, so you may as well do like athletics, I think.
yeah, I think athletics is my best anyway. Roll. Okay, for 20, I'm gonna use a good girl point on that.
Go right ahead.
Not reroll. Reroll and keep the new result, I guess.
Yeah, get a new result.
It's worse.
You feel the chain tighten around you.
Yes. Perfect.
That's not supposed to be the reaction you give, but sure.
Ashen takes a small notebook and starts writing some notes down.
I want to say make her roll for a king, but I think just automatically she's given
Look,
wants to be
look,
unleashed.
we'll do the kink roll after this fight.
Can I use a second? Can I just like use a second action to try it again?
You can.
It has
but
map though.
It does have map. So
Reaper's upset with you.
when isn't
Okay.
Reaper upset though?
What am I adding to this then, or minusing?
-5.
Jesus Christ.
Do you not have a bow or anything to throw?
Orchid runs things down and stabs them. That's been the
I
whole
can't-
thing.
Yeah, I can't really do anything besides try this, I guess. So here we go. It's a 14.
You just hear.
No throw, only fetch.
You just hear. Oh, struggle mode only makes it sweeter.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to spank this demon thing.
I suppose for my last third action is that does demoralize have map too?
No.
Nope.
I'm just gonna try and demoralize her.
Okay, go right ahead.
Woo.
Yeah, I think the doggo is not very intimidating considering the noises she's probably making about being leashed.
I'm gonna use a hero point on this.
I've not been strict captain them. We've used so many, haven't we? We've used like at least 3. You used one
13
there.
now.
Okay. Yeah, I knew like having them all at once was
14 for a 21.
okay. What are you doing? You just trying to slow it down like Ashen did?
Oh, as she says that to me, I just stare her right back in the eyes and give her the biggest grin.
I don't think that's demoralizing. I think that's just turning her on.
And that's all I have. Yeah.
Okay, it's my turn now. Don't.
And this bitch is RR. I'm over here doing like yar does he?
One quick second. I need Orchid to do me a favor. Orchid, you need to make me a will save.
A will
Orchid,
save.
come.
Is there any penalties to this?
No. Did Orchid open the box?
3 for
Oh, sorry. Don't reroll. I want to see where this goes.
Is this the king roll?
No, this is not the king roll. This is just you have a battle stage with down, and you're both just kind of like 2 big strong women scaring each other.
We're trying to top each other, and it's not going anywhere.
I don't know. You're getting topped pretty easily.
No, she has me tied up. She's not topping me.
I feel like as you look at it, you see like the face of the god woman you have a crush on. But like it is such a hungry face. She is looking at you like yeah, she's gonna top you.
Well, then get over here. Stop running away.
Kalivanna, are you done? You know,
Quivering? Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna start this one by using my bon mot on her.
I think what Chet wants to know is how you're gonna finish.
Oh no, she's not going to finish.
Okay, so I am going to use the bon mot. I am going to, at the same time, be demanding that the hairless excuse of an entity tell me where my friend is. Oh, that's a failure, because that's an 18. So I am probably not convincing her to do anything.
Always reroll it.
Don't you worry, little one. won't be letting them take you away from me. Not like they did to him.
Oh, I am going to
And
enjoy beating you up.
then I'm going to try and cast Divine Lens, but I'm doing a thing.
What thing are you doing?
Oh no. Yeah. Okay. So as I try and cast Divine Lens, the magic kind of sputters out in my hands.
Probably not the first thing that's doing that tonight.
Are you having performance issues with your lens?
Don't worry, performance issues is quite common to people. I think like 1 in 3 people have it.
They make pills for it.
Skill issue.
There's even a gel.
I try and have the story moment and I get this. I picked a bad spell for it, apparently, but yeah, that's going to be the end of my turn. So
So are you telling me you voluntarily lost the spell because you're too horned up?
different elements, but it's hard to confuse the two at the moment. But I'm not bleeding anymore.
And
I imagine the lens starts forming and then it just droops a little bit, then just drops off.
Callie, will save, please.
Oh, dang it. Oh, neat. I succeed with a 26.
You do.
I'm a little bit too distracted to pay attention to the glare.
And Phoebe, the only one who is not at all bothered by what's going on here.
Did it already use his attack of opportunity against anybody yet? Or no?
It has not this turn.
Don't risk it.
Okay, but it was really funny. But I won't.
If it's funny, do it.
But then Lucia will yell at me.
Well, Lucy will yell at you anyway.
No,
I know,
no.
but I just want to hear it.
I don't yell at you that much.
Said Lucy the Yeller stole my pies.
I've never once stolen your pies.
That's what a pie thief would say.
I've not even touched your cake. Just do your turn.
I'm gonna fireball it.
Like fireball it or like small fireball it?
A 2-action fireball.
Not the one that's gonna blow the entire room up.
No.
She can't do that yet.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for me a fireball.
Yeah.
There's a hit.
Nice.
With a 24, you barely hit it, but you do hit it.
I forgot to do the thing. I forgot it doesn't stay on me. I gotta do it as a free action every turn.
Of course, there's already art.
So another fireball, yeah, it slams into its stomach, leaving it behind with a pretty little burn mark. And you get just the angriest stare from, well, I mean, you know what it is. The Velshrak.
It's the Velstrak, specifically an evangelist one. This particular kind goes out of its way to try and convince people that, you know, their whole thing that I'm not explaining any further is attractive and you want to be involved with it.
Yeah, they evangelized it.
I'm surprised she's not targeted Seras for anything.
I also want to point out, Trap is amazing.
Man,
The trap is great.
Oh no.
it's really good art, actually.
You take up. Oh, it is really good art. I appreciate that.
Diggity dog, there's titties.
You need to like finish your turn.
I was waiting for you guys to finish your poobus diatribes.
What would you like your third action to be?
I'm gonna try to say with my fucking fireball.
3 more fireballs at it.
This one's guaranteed to miss, but I don't care. If I get a 20, I'll look cool in front of all the girls.
I mean, right now you're the only one that's like not drooling over it, so you have that.
I'm not drooling over her either.
You're drooling in anger, in vengeance.
She touched my property. Of course I'm angry.
She just honored you.
She made your girl whimper.
Only everyone
Okay.
else can do that.
I'm going after her.
Ashen, will save, please.
I'll wait until Ashen's made the will save before I
I
start
will
moving.
save.
You did make the save. Congratulations.
Again, the eyes just one blinking for the other one because like no thoughts. My brain is so smooth. You came to a battle of wits, but I came unarmed.
You really did. I'm gonna move up to her.
Phoebe, you're a treasure.
I take it I'm getting attacked as I get
Ye-
close to her.
Yeah, you're getting whipped by chains.
I'm a fucking melee fighter. I knew this was gonna happen.
I didn't target you. Oh well.
Oh, that's a crit. I'm pretty sure.
That is a crit, isn't it? Yay.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Whoa.
The attack, it's not showing for me.
It's not showing for you.
Oh,
Ah,
So, yeah, you
Okay.
take 20 points of damage. Also, hey, guess what? You've been leashed.
well, no, it's not the first time for Seras.
it is actually the first time she's been leashed. It does actually get a blush out of her.
That's a king save.
Oh, god damn it.
What's your first action gonna
Ashen
be?
writes more notes in her notebook.
Okay, against her, that's gonna be a fail.
Nice.
But I was gonna ask that at the end. I was gonna ask you to make your first action.
I think Trap's just been set off. So
So Callie, how does it feel for your top to be topped by someone else?
No comment.
First
I will
action.
deal with. I will deal with. Is there a way?
Hmm? So it'll be second action because you moved.
Yeah, give me a second.
Second
This
action,
kind of-
slap her ass.
I would if I could right now. This guy just put a whole hamper on my plans. Oh, I'm gonna piss her off.
Are you?
There was a shit ton of damage.
I mean, she did crit you.
I'm casting lay on hands on myself.
So you get leashed by the hot lady and then immediately touch yourself?
Shut up. I can't take another one of those hits. Okay.
Oh, I see how it is. You just can't keep your hands off yourself.
I was going to attack, but now I'm not sure, actually.
Might as well raise your shield. She's next.
Yeah. She just looks at the open wounds, just goes, shield up.
So, let's have some fun. She is going to use the whip to try and, well, basically trip Seras.
Breaths, deep breaths.
Yeah,
Let's hope
so
we miss.
that's a success. You feel the whip around your ankle, and with a quick tug, you're on your back with her standing over you. And then she steps over you. Like, she steps right over you. She points to Kalivanna. And here come the chains.
Wait, you can just step over people? What is this?
Oh!
What is this?
That's still targeting Seras, so it's actually a crit on me.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
My AC's 18.
That's 30 damage.
As she does it,
Well, I'm down.
You are down, wrapped up in chains.
Okay, so a thing is happening here that I planned on this one.
I mean, I feel like this is the one fight where if we all go down, we don't get killed.
I don't want to get diddled.
That's her third action, so... Yeah. Actually,
Well, I guess first action.
I was gonna say, as Kalivanna goes down, she just kind of says, "Oh, how disappointing. I didn't think she'd break so soon."
Yeah, there's gonna be a thing for that in a moment.
So 3 of you are now immobilized by chains. Ashen, this is all on you. Like, you've gotta help these girls. They need you.
Yeah. Well, I guess first action, I'll try and break free again.
Come on, you've got this.
Athletics check.
And it's kind of like, of course, like, you all lose to the goddamn dumb.
I'm doing just fine.
You're doing just fine.
On that. So 13 is not going to make it.
It is not. 13 is not enough.
Good girl point. Go.
There's gonna be so much out
What
of
about a
this.
20?
Give me 1 second. No, a 21 will do it.
I don't get the feeling she's just holding both Orchid and Seras' leashes in her hand. Even though they're like also leashed to the wall.
Guess I'd have to make a second action to try and break out with map.
Wouldn't you be better with... I'd say, no, your strike's not better. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah. What's the minus on this?
-5. Like, if you get a crit,
It's
you just
basically the
out.
same as attacks.
$13.
That is still not enough. You are still pinned to the wall.
I'm going to use another good girl point because I literally don't have any other options.
It's out of your range. Literally, the only way this will ever work out is if she's like smacked up right here.
Who would have guessed that the doggo was going to be weak to the leash?
Is a third action to try and break out still -5 or is it lower?
It's -10.
-10.
You know what? I literally have no other option. So
You would need a crit. Like you need.
Get that 20, I believe, bitch. Get
I literally
that 20,
can't do anything else.
You wasted my time.
11. Eat my ass. I'm gonna pass.
I think it's going to be eat her ass.
And she's just bleeding so much.
The worst thing is you can't actually break out of the persistent damage without breaking out the chains first.
He
Wait,
didn't
what?
tell me the safe word.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucked. Oh my god, I'm so fucked.
Oh, also, oh shit, I need you to make... I want to point out, I didn't, other than how this is flavored, I've made no changes whatsoever to this combat. It is entirely
sure.
as... Yeah, you're fine. It is entirely as intended by Paizo. All I did was make it slightly hornier than it is, but I mean, it's a woman in chains who is basically naked, so...
Whose attacks evolve
There's
changing?
a whip and manacles on the official map art. It was always that way.
Yeah, Paizo knew what they were doing. Ashen, it is your turn. Good news is, if you want to, like, beat her, she's right in front of you now.
Call me Gundam because I'm gonna hit her with that burning finger.
You're gonna finger the blue lady?
Yeah, but it's gonna be burning. I have chlamydia.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry too.
You're banned from Seras' house.
Yeah, oh, that's what you get for banning me, bro.
She's
Don't
even
forget.
flanked.
Don't
Yeah,
forget.
I'm re-rolling that shit. Let me hit that burning finger.
Oh no. Was that your hit point or a Coco point?
That was a good one. That was a collective puddle of like sadness and deceit. Those weren't hero points that were given out to us. Those were curses. We should never have accepted help from the witch.
Trap sent more art.
Oh, no,
What
not
is
like
your
that.
what is your third action?
I'm gonna hit him with a one action one and see if I can. Ooh, spooky ghost. Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh, is there more art? Or yep, of course there's more art already.
So Kalivanna currently is unconscious and dying.
I'm actually going to be doing a thing.
What thing are you gonna do?
I am going to combine heroic recovery with another thing. So
Okay.
I heroic recovery, stop being dying,
Yes.
and
So basically,
my
I want to say for the people at home who maybe aren't super familiar with Pathfinder, someone can use all of their hero points that they have. So Callie used her personal hero points. You just get rid of the die condition. So now you no longer have to roll for dying every turn.
and while that's happening, my eyes are going to snap open as voids of golden light to start.
This bitch busts out the avatar state while she's in chains.
Is this phase 2?
Kinkata.
To start, because then as that light boils out, eventually it stops glowing and is filled in with midnight blue that starts pouring out like tears.
Okay, and what are you doing? What is this gonna do?
My cat comes over,
Uh-huh.
and my cat makes use of the last thing for me.
Oh.
So I get the last bit of my magic kicks in, and I end up healed back up to functionality. At which point, then, while I'm down on the ground with my eyes still pools of terrifying blue, I'm gonna choke out a word at this thing and hit it with a spell.
I want to point out that saying functionality may be a bit of a strong word.
Also,
So she's
choke
gonna
is
make a will save.
also saying choke in this
Oh.
scenario is really bad.
Look, sometimes you gotta
And
help out.
she is 27. Okay, that's still super fine for a round.
She is.
She has been cursed.
Alright.
But that's the end of my turn for the moment.
So I've been reminded that I can do something.
What are you
I
trying to do?
can try and do 3D. I cast an Impaired Stride.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's magical effect.
Wait, you telling me this isn't magical?
These are physical chains.
Did you not use magic to move them to chain me up?
I mean, technically, the magic moves them, but they're not. It's not magic holding you in place. It's just actual
Oh my-
chains around your neck.
But then being animated by her divine aura is magical.
So
I will
He's
let
the
you
magic
have this.
I'm the sutra.
I will. Yeah, I will trust Callie on this. Unless Phoebe wants to say
Also,
otherwise.
the actual attack is also tagged magical, so it's a little bit of interpretation.
I will allow it. I will allow you to use it. Go ahead. You are no longer grabbed by the chains. You are no longer leashed.
I think my just rips the leash off. With a nice little holy glow. Just ignoring a few things. So I get to take off immobilized and off guard. Well, not off guard. I can't remove it. I need you to remove it from me.
Wait, no, you can't. You can't remove the leash before Trapagon's son join you. You okay there, Lucy?
You say I can't still. So we have to wait until Trap goes out of me leash before we continue this combat.
Okay, so you are still prone, but yeah, I will remove the imbalance chains.
I will now stand up.
That's 2 actions. You've stood up now. Go ahead and remove prone.
Oh, Lucy.
Don't give me that right now, darling.
Oh,
He's
a crit
really
fail, a 1.
I'm using a good girl point.
Go ahead, use a cuckold point.
I think Seras is too flustered to do anything.
How do you even keep us satisfied with such a limp wrist?
Oh, I am good.
This bitch called you limp. Oh,
Okay, it is her turn, and you see more and more of her wounds are just healing up.
Wonderful.
Now she's going to turn attention to Ashen, because, yeah, Ashen, well,
this bitch trying to match my freak.
at least one of you is a challenge here. Okay, I didn't tell you again. I suck at that. It's a 36. Is that a crit?
Moment.
That's a crit.
Invisible
That's a crit, isn't it?
Yeah.
She can get unleashed as well.
Trap. Phoebe's getting leashed.
All three of us. All 4 of us have been tied up and leashed by her.
So, yeah, the chain comes out, and it's around the Colo's throat now, and the Colo has been leashed by the chain. And I think with that, for her second action... No, actually, for second action, she is going to use her focus gaze on Orchid.
You spent
Hi.
7 days on a Orchid. That's not fair.
So, Orchid, you need to make a will save. That's a fail.
Oh, that was gonna be a 7. I'm re-rolling that. I'm not giving her the satisfaction.
It's a 7 again.
Wait, did you just re-roll it into a 7?
No, I'm
Oh.
gonna use a good group plan. I have not re-rolled it yet.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead and
Oh,
re-roll.
Trap and Lori are gonna have so much
Oh my
fun.
God.
Callie, why?
Don't tell me why. Ain't no one breaking out of shit.
Okay, so
This one's on Callie for saying it was gonna be low again.
What's her third action?
well, first things first, she's now concealed to you.
No, what?
She's now concealed to you. So if you want, basically, if you want to attack her, first thing you have to do is you have to make a flat DC 5 roll.
I hate this fight.
And then with that, she's going to just...
Bitch out here trying to be concealed from me. All she's got to do is stand on my left side. She's thinking too hard.
She's just going to move back here.
Oh, I don't have the HP to chase after her.
And that'll be her turn.
Well, the first action is I accept my defeat. I'm gonna roll to get out.
That is an option. You could just maybe try, like, bargaining with her. Like, hey, you'll hang out here for a few days?
Hey, I got this really nice bed back in Otari.
Don't give her my bed. Fuck you.
Screw your bed, mine is better. Yeah, first action.
I am very much looking forward to my
That
turn.
was almost a natural 20. Does a 19 work?
It does not work.
I literally have no other option. I'm going to use a good girl point. Like, I can't do anything else.
You have just been leashed to that wall for ages.
For 21, does that also not work?
It doesn't. It's a really high DC. I mean, technically, yeah, okay, yeah, no, it is. This is a really high DC on it. You are just leashed. You can get people to help you. That's an option.
No, I figured it would be.
There is a door right there next to you guys. Like the door's an option.
If I move, I die.
Second action, I'm gonna try and get out again.
You
I'm
could
-5.
throw a sword at her.
I don't have a sword to throw anymore. We sold it.
Oh.
Hang in there.
I'm gonna throw the butchering axe at her for my third action.
It will be at a -10.
I don't care if I hit her, it proves a point.
Do it. Throw the axe. Throw the axe. Just lumberjack overhead. Throw the axe at it. If you hit this,
I don't even know what to roll for this or how to roll it.
okay, so it's just gonna be like it's gonna be it's gonna be like a -12 because it's an awkward weapon, isn't it? I would say it's at least like a -2 from that. What's the easiest way to throw it? Isn't it just an option?
It'll be
for, like,
rolls
a-
dexterity if you don't have a high dexterity.
I thought it was just like an option for like just roll a random thing.
If you're ever making a ranged anything, it's dexterity.
Yeah, okay. Just roll a dex for me.
So I'll just roll dex.
Actually, you can't just roll dex, can you? Okay. Equip this. I'm gonna be generous here. Equip the sword real quick. The axe, sorry, and then just like roll at the minus. No, because that won't be dex, will it? Let's can you change it. What's a good way to do this? What is a good way to do this? Okay, just roll a d20 for me, and then add your dex to it, which is +2, and
+2 minus
to be
10.
+2. Your proficiency is going to be it's like an improvised weapon kind of martial. So what? You're level 4, and it's going to be you're trained in it. So it's just be 6. That's going to be 8, but -4. So -4. If
So
you
1d20 minus 4.
yeah, if you crit this, I will let you escape from. If you hit this, I will let you escape.
Oh, if I hit it,
If you hit this, I will let you escape because
I don't think I can because
you
our
get.
AC is higher than 20. I have to crit it.
If you crit this, I will let you escape. You did not crit it.
Alas.
No. You know what? Good girl point. Why
Oh
not?
my god!
Let's go for broke.
You do have a hero point. Your own hero point.
You know, yeah, you like a 0 point.
Unless you
Fuck
want to
it.
save that in case you go down.
I mean, I'm already going down. It looks like.
I mean, not yet.
It comes after we all go knocked out.
I'm gonna use that as my hero point because it wouldn't let me do it. Yeah, that tracks. That's all I got.
Come on, Orchid, you got this.
No, she failed.
Yeah, no, it was a 3. It was a 3.
She failed hard. Pretty much, the axe just got like tangled in the chains behind her. She tried to throw it and she lost it.
I reached up to throw it and it just pushed out my chest more.
Ashen. You're the only one who's doing anything.
I am doing my best.
You're doing better than everyone else.
My first action will be to do a 2-action fireball.
Okay.
Wow, a 22
Miss.
misses.
It does miss.
That is fairly harsh.
It's level what, 6 creature probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. It's a PL +2 severe.
Honestly, the problem has just been I got crits on all of you, which shouldn't happen that much, but apparently I can roll really
No,
well
it's
today.
PL +2. That sounds about right.
Oh.
Okay. Get another action, Ashen?
I do. I'm just debating if I want to re-roll it. I'll use one of the good girl points. This will be the last one I'm taking for the night.
Unfortunately, with a 17, that does miss. You still don't have your one action, or you could try and escape. That's the problem, like, you are all chained up.
Mm-hmm.
Use that athletics.
Oh.
It's that map I'm going to fail.
It's still worth the attempt unless you got another thing for the last action.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Okay.
what we're going to say at this point, we will take a break because we are at the halfway point, and we didn't take a break last time, and I'm not sure we do this time. You are struggling so much with this fight, and yeah,
Oh, I have a thing.
you have a thing. Well,
I have a thing.
I do want to take a break though, because I want to give everyone a chance to go get drinks, use the bathroom, think about how they want to handle this. Because yeah, it has been it is a tough fight.
I would like to handle it with both of my hands around her neck.
What about with both of her hands around your neck?
A win's a win.
But we will be back in a few minutes. Hi everyone, we're back. It is Kalivanna's turn. So, what are you planning now? I think you had something in mind.
I do actually have something in mind. So, right now, the Velstrak is stupefied from my previous spell, so she's taking a penalty to will saves.
She is.
So I'm going to Bon Mot her again.
Okay.
Specifically, this time I'm going to do it in Shadow Tongue.
Oh. She just speaks
So
Shadow
I
Tongue.
speak. Yeah, I speak to her in her own language and comment that her means of convincing are too brutal, too direct, too lacking in inspiration.
That is a success. You have severely offended her.
Okay, so the Bon Mot effect goes on her.
She now takes a minus
So
stat
she's
penalty
now
to Perception
taking-
and Will.
Yep, so -2 on will, and then following up that comment, in comes my next thing. I'm going to cast Ill Omen.
Okay, and let's see what this does.
So it comes through as, and to fail at the very thing you are meant to be the evangelist of.
This is the target struck with
Truly,
misfortune.
you have so little.
With thirst of balance, target make a will save. Well, I can do that, no problem.
Come on, please,
And
please,
a
please, please, please.
big penalty, which... Oh wow, it did save that.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate. I really needed that one to get through.
I really wish I could spend my hero point on making her reroll that.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't make me reroll.
I know.
But
It was a good idea. It was close.
thankfully, the effect doesn't disappear. Like, she doesn't stop having Bon Mot, so I can try again. But obviously not on this turn.
Although stupefied will fade.
Yes.
First action.
But it's the penalties compete, so it's like one or the other.
True,
And the
yeah.
greater one increases.
First action. I drink the elixir of life I've had in my inventory.
Yeah, it's a good time to do that.
Oh, didn't mean to. I had it accidentally targeting her. Oops.
It's fun.
Okay. Just make sure it's on you when you apply the healing.
Yep, exactly.
Oh shit. There we go. My healing. There we go. Hey, I have some HP now. And I'm just gonna go 5, 10, 15. Hey, Orchid, do you want a hand?
Hey. Sure.
I start trying to rip her Alicia off her.
So what I need you to do is you're gonna make for me a DC 16 athletics check. If you succeed, Orchid gets +1. If you crit succeed, Orchid gets +2 on the next test. If you fail, she gets nothing.
I get a bunch of hands on my boobs instead of the chains.
Again, very fitting for this group.
Yeah.
Seras, those aren't the chains.
I think she got a little bit confused after last night.
I'm using my hero point.
Your personal hero point, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. That is definitely not the chain. I don't know how low your hands are going there, but you are
I
miles
imagine
off.
she trips and literally ends up entangled in Orchid.
Face first into the chest.
Go ahead and pass your turn. Reaper's right.
Yeah, she's
That's
just
kind of
currently
gay.
she's just flat on Orchid's chest right now.
And that thing
Oh
is going to be
my.
healed back to full health by this point.
She's actually just gonna address the room. I am growing tired of all of you, so I'm gonna give you one chance. I'll leave one of you behind for me to indulge in my craft. The rest of you can go.
Hi, Callie.
Explain.
What is to
Seras,
explain?
none of
What?
it. How long does the person stay? What does this entail? Details. We're not
Do
going
we
to read
get
us
to
on about
watch?
details.
Oh, yeah, I don't think you are in any kind of position to be questioning this. My offer is simple. I keep one of you, and the rest of you leave.
I think I got to her with that comment. Oh, and the worst part is this is exactly something Kalivanna would do.
So, what is everybody's thoughts? What's going on with everyone? What's going through everyone's mind?
I mean, if it helps the group.
What you get? Counter offer. One person stays for like 30 minutes.
I feel like this is just a. Why are we considering this?
I'm slowly
Mainly because
dying from the. Two of us are dying from the multiple of us are dying from the bleeding.
Okay, yep, I'm going to have to speak Shadow Tongue here, so the only one that's going to understand it is Seras.
Yep.
No.
And I will comment out on the single day's bargain, the single attempt to convince me. If not, you acknowledge your failure on it. My companions are freed and restored, and you interfere with them no more in your time here.
Oh,
I don't
we're
want to
not
sell
agreeing to
Callie
that.
as a sex slave to a demon.
I'm sorry, do you all want to die?
I would rather die, yeah. Morally, I'm not okay with that.
Okay, but what about half a day for two of us?
Why is everyone assuming this is about sex? Why are you assuming she's a sex
He's
demon?
literally going to torture her for a day.
Define torture.
I am not agreeing to this.
Yeah, I already did.
No. She asked all of us if we agreed. Seras will make.
First
I'll
action.
trade.
She's gonna move up here.
Hmm.
Oh, what sweet words that come from you.
I'll trade.
I will make you a counteroffer. One day. If you can make it through the entire day without breaking, you may leave. If not, you stay with me until your flesh withers away, and you are no use to anyone.
Kalivanna, no.
My whole thing is trying to make sure that none of my friends and no one from the town ends up dead, and you're all about to die.
At
You're
least you're
about
from the
to
town
die.
too, motherfucker.
I've been devastated to continue this fight.
Look, I literally took a feat that let me take damage for all of you.
I'll take the deal.
No,
I'll take the
I'm
deal.
already doing this.
It's fucked up.
I was down for the deal at the start.
Yeah, I know you were.
I feel like the
But
problem here isn't that Callie's taking the deal, is that other people want to take the deal instead.
No. For Orchid, it's a problem someone else is taking the deal. For Seras, it's specifically Kalivanna is taking the deal.
and I'm going
For me, it's
to
anybody considering taking the deal.
dust myself off, stand up, and use my last lay on hands on myself so I'm in a better state to handle this.
You are making me break my tenants here.
No, I'm not. I made the decision on this myself.
I am fucking overruling it.
Yeah,
Well,
it stopped being your choice.
So, we'll say at this point, with Kalivanna agreeing, the chains on everyone do, well, they break away.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna patch myself up a little bit. So yeah, I will see all of you in a day.
No.
No!
No.
Well, the question here is, what's everyone else to do? The chains are off you now.
We just jump her like that JoJo scene.
He's at full health.
Yeah.
She has a few scratches that haven't quite fully healed, but she looks pretty healthy, yeah.
You gotta try and jump her.
You are not jumping her, like trying to fight her got you all murdered.
Okay, but if
I would rather die than let this happen.
Yeah. Also, she's between the cages. She can't move if we trap her.
Actually, that's a problem.
What do you mean that's a problem?
Only one. So we could trap her between the cages, correct? Issue. The squishy's right there.
Okay, but to be fair, it doesn't matter where the squishy is, she can hit the squishy.
Yeah, she can.
I would like to use my action to reposition Callie out of the room.
Action, or do you mind dragging Kalivanna out? I don't.
Wait. Did you say that out loud?
I'm thinking about saying it out loud, actually.
Seras can't. You literally have to respect my choices on this because of your cause.
Oh, you. Oh.
I don't have to respect shit though.
Please, all of you just not die. I very much do not want to have to patch you up and, like, get you resurrected.
I've already died and came back once. I'll do it again.
Give me a second.
Okay.
I still think
I'm
we
gonna need a
her.
decision from you. At this point, she's getting a little wary of you all hanging around. So, right now, what's everyone doing? Make your decision.
I made mine already.
Yeah, you made yours, but that doesn't mean everyone else agrees with it.
I need to read my thing.
Oh, yeah, I've got Lucy over the proverbial paladin barrel. She has to actually let me do this.
Well, unless she chooses to betray her vows. Which could be interesting. It's something you can do. It will have consequences, but it will also have, fun story moments. What does chat think? Does chat want to see you betray your vows?
I mean, I would rather save the girl.
I choose to break my vow.
So what did you say?
I do not
You
respect
are not. Do not fall over this. I'm gonna be okay, and it's the only way we don't die.
Okay, choices now. What's everyone doing? We'll say Orchid, you're next up in the initiative. What is Orchid doing?
I'm repositioning because it sounds like we're gonna jump her.
Okay.
No, I am literally in a catch-22 here. I am fucked no matter what I do right now.
Well, can I, if I'm here, 10, 15, 20?
I need to actually message her or something, because fuck, you have put me in a catch-22.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the point. You gotta make this decision quick. We're gonna go through this.
I'm
This is.
I'm a run over here. I'm a grab Callie and I'm a book it.
Is Callie going to try and stop this from happening?
I very much prefer the no one dies option here because she's gonna get chain struck if she does that.
You can. Okay, Pathfinder. You can basically delay your turn and let somebody else go first. Somebody who's not quite so dead. If you wanted to, it's an option.
Yeah. Maybe if we're gonna drag her out, maybe let Ashen go first.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
Go immediately after Ashen. I will be the last one out, regardless.
And I'm just gonna turn to my friends and comment on, just let me do this so you can get out of here.
So,
We can all get out.
Calliope, are you delaying?
Yes.
Then, Ashen, it's your turn. Also, ignore the damage.
I can.
Oh, okay. Wait, you don't take damage? You didn't. Ashen took damage. Ashen, I'm gonna heal you back up by 10. There you go.
Hey there, so we're gonna have to have a talk after stream, regardless.
Okay. Ashen, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna reposition Callie out of the room.
As
Well,
long
the
as
good news is it's not difficult. My defense on such is not great.
so, that's the question: is Kalivanna trying to stop this, or will she simply allow herself to be repositioned?
It's gonna have to be against my DC because
Okay.
I'm trying to get everybody out of here.
So that will be Fortitude, right?
Yep. So it's
Okay.
a 17.
Ashen, go ahead and roll. That's a 14.
Yep, I think this is me doing this.
Unless you Google pointed. Even if you're saying Google point this, that'll do it. You pick up your girl and you shove her out the room, I'm guessing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Callie, you've been picked up and pushed out of the room.
Yep, I just get shifted there. Just, with a squeak. Just like, wait, what? Huh?
Oh, it's your second action.
I'm gonna try to trip them.
You're gonna try and trip the... Yeah, go right ahead. Target her and trip her.
Hopefully we can resummon the cat later.
That
I
is a
don't think
16.
Velstrak are evil enough to attack the cat.
Ashen, just run.
Who the fuck closed the door behind us?
Oh, we shouldn't be closed now.
I saw it was closed. I was like, who did that?
I might have accidentally clicked on it through my character sheet.
Phoebe, final action.
Fucking run.
Move it.
Oh, I saw the flip. I saw the token flip.
I hate this. Sucks.
You having issues moving?
No.
I think it's Phoebe doesn't like the idea of running away from the fight.
I don't care about running. I just want one of you stupid motherfuckers to do some stupid motherfucker shit.
I am not gonna do anything stupid. I am literally gonna make sure
Okay, Ashen.
you all leave.
Ashen, you can't discuss with them anymore. It's time to run.
Just freaking run.
We throw some time for like 10 minutes where you guys have like you probably come. All of you like huddled together talking, and she's just standing there like patiently waiting for you.
There was a lot of Seras in Shadowtongue telling her she cannot do this.
You know the other one can speak that, don't you?
Yes, but it's the only thing the other two can't speak because I doubt Kalivanna can speak Elvish.
Okay,
No, I
so
speak.
Ashen, as you run away, you do have to dodge the chains. Oh my fucking god!
That was not a dodge.
Liberating. I use my reaction.
Okay. Okay.
Wait. At which point of the attack does the restraint effect kick? No, you can't make a reaction to try and get out of the restraints. So I'm just gonna block the damage.
Okay, so the damage is gonna be 42 damage.
Golly gee, it's almost like you should have listened to me.
Okay.
Aw.
So that's your turn done. Orchid, it's your turn.
Come out, please.
Wait. Which one do I grab now?
Kalivanna's already out. Try and save the dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Do I have enough movement? Where's my ruler? 15, and then it's gonna be 15 to get out of there.
Oh, we need to. The issues. The
I'll
dog's
say
still chained up, though.
I'll say one action to try and grab the doggo and take her out.
I figured it'd be because I'm gonna come there. I'm gonna try and scoop the Ashen and take her with me outside of the secondary door.
Okay, go ahead and you can move with Ashen.
Come here, doggo.
Question. Are you dragon carrying, princess carrying, over the shoulder carrying, under the arm carrying?
Princess Carrie, because she hates it.
And she's too unconscious to argue it.
So you said that's one action?
One action to pick her up, then you had your actions to move as well.
I was busy dealing with the thing when we came in here. The door didn't have a lock on it, did it?
There was no locks on the door now.
Okay, so I can't lock the door behind us and wait around.
Just run if you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving. And 30. Oop. Which way was 20?
Oh, you can't move
I'm
that.
much.
I don't think you can move that. Can you move that much? Because you had 2 actions to move and 1 to pick Ashen up.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yes, I just drag Ashen onto the side of the glowy orb with me.
And oh, it's Kalivanna's turn next.
I'm going to be delaying to after Seras.
Yeah, thank you. She's gonna actually do something. Mm,
So Seras, it's now
So
your turn.
Seras comes up, hands
Ow.
Kalivanna her sword, and picks her up, and says in Shadow Tongue, "As much fun as it's been dealing with you today, Chain Lady, I am not letting you have the girl I loved." And she runs
Aww.
out carrying her.
Why is the chain lady grabbed?
No, I said you're grabbed.
Oh, I don't know why
She
she's
leaves
not.
you and takes the chain lady.
No, I take your sword. I gave you my sword, Kalivanna, and carrying you out. Oh, that is.
Kalivanna, are you allowing this?
She can try and stop me,
The
but she
part that
did just
gets
get.
me is that there's nothing that stops her from just following us.
There isn't, no, but I don't have the HP, and Seras did also just confess, so you're kind of stuck.
I am just not in a way that you really think at the moment.
Are you sure? So
So,
I guess I need to move back to where I was standing.
does she need to roll to grab you?
she's. Everyone's just gonna die if I don't do a thing here, so I can't let that happen.
So
Orchid's about to bleed to death. Ashen is bleeding to death.
So I'm gonna paint a picture for you. I'm gonna paint the scene for you. The moment Calliope makes her first move is when, oh sorry, when Ashe makes her first move to push Callie out. That's when the chains come to life, and as everyone's running, it's not as simple as like leaving the door. There's chains flying everywhere. Ashen's the one who gets hugged by a bunch of chains and he's like dragged to the ground hard as well. Like lots of really spiky bob chains. You have to duck and weave. Orchid jumping over some, under some, as she scoops up the Colo and runs. And now, as Seras does the same, there's chains bouncing off her shield, bouncing off her armor. And this all happens in a blur. This is like a blur as they just start moving in reaction to what you do.
Girl.
I'm gonna let Seras take me out the door.
Thank you. If the doors are on our side, she's gonna kick them closed behind her.
We don't have the actions.
You don't. It's an action to close one.
And it's also an action to pick her up.
Mm-hmm. It is. As you're leaving, you do hear the woman inside yelling at you, "You spineless wretches!"
Oh, wait a second, I can move an extra 5 feet. I am all the way over here.
Some of the chains, they can only follow so far through the door. By the time you're past the outer door, this one, the chains can follow no further. Oh, and Callie, we'll move Callie over with you. We will move Ashen there.
Okay. So, my turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
First up, my cat's gonna use its one action to head out over here.
Oh, I can't take enough.
I am going to get out of Seras' arms and just very quietly say, "Please trust me."
Oh, what are you doing? No, Callie.
Callie? Kalivanna?
Just please listen to me on this one. Like, I have a thing. And moment, I am going to... God, do I stop Orchid from going down, or do I get the Colo back up? You're out of healing, aren't you, Seras?
I'm out of healing. We have something in our backpacks, though. We have a few potions left.
Okay.
I think I got to pull. We got a healing
Please,
potion in our
this is
stash.
the moment I need everybody to actually trust me on this. Like, I really do.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my actions to cast Soothe on Orchid. So she's getting 2d8 plus 10 health.
All right. I can't.
And then I am going to stand by the door. And that's about it, besides me, calling in Shadow Tongue that I'm making sure my friends are gone, and then I come back in.
Oh.
Please just listen to me, please.
She stands in the door. She makes no effort to come any closer. She motions with a curl of her finger for you to come back. Come on, sweet thing. We have such pleasures to enjoy.
They go first. They get to leave first.
It seems to me they've already gone. All that's left is for you to come back.
So I'm sending my cat with them.
Literally, chat is telling you hell no.
Okay, so can I confirm everybody else got away?
If they will want to walk away, they can walk away, and she will make no move whatsoever to stop them.
In the name of all that is holy, please just listen to me on this.
But Seras isn't happy about it, and she does not move from her spot for a while. To be fair, also, if she moves, she's probably gonna pass out from blood loss.
What's going on with Orchid as well while all this is happening? Orchid's there.
She's already got her arms full of Colo.
Yeah, Seras is like one step away from passing out from blood loss.
No, but there's always more room for you.
Again, this is just a case of please, for once, just listen to the healer and do the thing.
Seras does call her a fucking idiot. Well, not, she doesn't say it. She calls her a giant fool, and Shadow Tongue agrees. I've agreed. Calliope, technically up to you. Or Ashen's out of commission.
Yeah, I'm a
Ashen's
die
no-
in turn, regardless.
I trust Kalivanna.
You're gonna have to shove a healing potion down Ashen's throat.
Oh, I'm aware. I don't want to, but I will trust her.
So
Okay,
the party is leaving then. Is that what I'm hearing?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
Lucy the cat is going with them. And once
Seras,
everybody's cleared the hallway to the weird brain breaker stairs,
yeah. Seras puts her sword away and picks up the cat and carries it.
You trust Callie? Callie's smart.
Yeah.
No, she isn't.
So, okay, so since we've already established you've left, so yeah, no, Callie wasn't necessarily smart. You were all out.
oh no,
Spoiler.
I was smart.
You're
No,
smart.
you weren't.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
So,
Okay, first,
as everyone is
one
gone,
second. First question: is this safe for Twitch?
yes,
Okay.
because
Please don't ruin the emotional moment.
What was that noise?
oh yes. So, note how I am greater than 10 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no way for it to use its chains to interfere on what I'm about to do.
Mm-hmm.
I can whip you.
Back at level 1, I took the feat Cauldron, which lets me make potions every day.
Okay, you did.
Today, I made the new potion that I learned when I hit level 4.
Which one was that?
Invisibility potion.
Okay.
So I'm going to drink that, and with a quick nod of, to your mission, and just disappear.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Come on, you've all actually got to listen to me when I say I have something.
If we left you in the room, you weren't going to get a chance to drink the fucking potion.
So, just like Bilbo slipping on the ring, you vanish before everyone's eyes.
I do.
Reaper, that's a good chance. She said she had to be out of the room, otherwise the chains would have interfered. Yeah, she would have gone down if she tried drinking that while in the room. Like,
No, my whole plan was always to make sure everybody was out first. Like,
she wasn't
see
gonna
them out the door, and then just disappear.
She wasn't gonna let you out of the room.
Hey, you can't argue with it if it works.
It only works because I broke my tenants. And
Okay.
Calliope also did, and Ashen did Ashen things.
Wait, does Calliope have tenants?
No, she doesn't. I think Calliope
No,
and
I
Ashen
do
also did
not.
the same. They all
I
agreed on the
have no
same thing.
tenants.
So, fun fact, yeah, Seras has fallen.
And she can't
Fun.
get up.
Both versions of the thing got broken.
Calliope.
I
Both
think that's one of
versions.
those horrible catch-22s where you get a little leeway.
We're gonna see. I'm gonna have a proper look after the session, and we're gonna see if we have an interesting redemption arc in store for Seras.
The moment she sees Kalivanna, she is slapping her.
I like to imagine everybody's having this like dramatic argument moment somewhere, and I just materialize back into vision.
Gauntlet goes off. Slap. Gauntlet goes back on.
Has Ashen been potion, by the way?
Oh no, I'm gonna bleed to death.
I was gonna give her a potion, but everyone kept talking, so I was like, I don't know when I'm supposed to do this because I don't know if there's an order anymore.
There's no order anymore. Calliope, did you give her a potion at some point before she bleeds out to death?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. You have a potion on you, don't you? So go ahead and, like, use that.
One.
It's
Okay, but
enough
here's
for
the
not
thing.
be
I'm still
dying.
bleeding.
I will feed you the potion with my mouth if I have to. I don't care.
With bleed, though, I feel like with bleed, like, you got healed. Usually healing just removes bleed, doesn't it?
No,
Getting healed back
yeah,
to full
full health.
Oh,
restores
back to
it.
full health. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're not dying? Yeah, but you are still bleeding in Orchid's arms.
We've got more healing potions in there.
We need medical attention.
Yeah, I can do that once I'm, back with everyone. Like, I'll need to refocus, but I have a pile of potions. Okay, I have a potion, but I also have a wand
I'm
that
just
can
saying,
heal
like, if
everyone.
I don't fix my bleeding in like 6 seconds, I'm gonna start dying again.
Also the medicine skill, like, you can also use the medicine skill to, like, patch
Yeah,
people up.
I'm going to be doing all that stuff when I'm back with everyone.
Okay, but I think the issue is that, like, they're all bleeding right now at this point.
And give me a second. I kind of need initiative to end.
Oh,
Move.
yeah.
But I can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
It's
something.
probably worth putting us back by where the dog was.
Yeah. But yeah. First by the dog, but first things first.
Oh, by the way, Callie, you get a hero point for that.
I
Okay,
am.
everyone gets hero points because that was a great moment.
Yeah, I am actively trying to use medicine on everyone. Seras has decent medicine. She's trained in it.
Okay, I don't remember what the DC is. I'm gonna trust Phoebe and Callie. What's the DC to just patch one up and stop bleeding?
First aid.
It's usually like 15, 16, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
15 is for just administering first aid. So that's for stopping the bleeding.
Wait. Ashen's not dying.
Well, no, because it only lowers the DC from 15 to 10.
Ah.
Ah, okay. Let me just help.
I'm gonna take my time and do it on everyone before we have to bleed out again.
Okay, you go ahead and patch that one up if you can. Who was that on?
Orchid.
Okay, Orchid, you're not so lucky.
I can lick my wounds.
She's got more health to handle it. Okay, so it's assisted recovery for both of the bleeds on Ashen and Seras.
So what I'm gonna need is let's have everyone at this point roll the damage first, isn't it? Then do the recovery.
Yes.
Oh, I am fucked.
So all you have to do is where you see the percent damage in the top right, just click on it, it will roll the damage for you.
6.
And then you can roll the recovery. Yep. Seras is down. You succeed, you're no longer bleeding.
Yay.
Seras, roll your recovery check as well.
What's the roll recovery check? I'm not bleeding.
You succeed. And Ashen has to roll your damage and your recovery check. Okay. 2 of you are down, but you're not bleeding.
I just love the idea that Orchid just sees Seras finish patching everyone up and then just hit the ground face first.
And that's the point where I walk up to this absolute disaster of a group. Stop being invisible. And you know what? I'm just pulling out the wand because I'm out of my own healing at this point, but I've been saving this one.
Can I assist the Seras in the bleeding?
No, I just need to hit them with the spell. So, like, I cast heal on them, and it's the big AoE one. It's tricky to do with the wand because it's awkward about it.
Glory.
So the 30-foot emanation, it ends up being, how much is it? A d8.
I will have a look at like doing the ones better. I think this way do ones better than how it is. But yeah.
So yes, everybody just gets 7 health back. So no more dying.
I stand up.
Everyone is alive.
Kalivanna gets slapped in the face.
Now, you're still down on the ground from being unconscious. So
Sweep
I'm
the
just going to
leg.
stare down at both of them and just tut a little bit. You really do have to just listen to me when I tell you things.
Bitch would have got an attack for opportunity, so she interacted with the fucking potion, interrupted the action, and then got murdered.
Sweetie. Lovely counterpoint. If you tried anything while you were still in that room, she would have killed you.
Yeah, but none of you are dead.
We're not dead now.
Yeah, I am dragging this lot back out of here and to town so they can get patched up.
I'm just
Oh,
here to carry the dog.
still guiding the dog, are you?
Reaper, I've got a question for you. I'm going to type out.
Give me one quick second.
Rather, we were not having the argument within chain distance.
Seras pulls Kalivanna into a kiss and then storms off.
Okay, stun moment for that one.
Give me one quick second. I have
Okay.
to do something important before we move on.
Well, Reaper, she has to pull her up into her for her to kiss her, so and she has to bend
Yeah.
over to kiss her. So yeah, there's probably a little bit of a dip because the massive height difference.
I feel like this is one where Seras grabs me by the collar and pulls me up into the kiss.
And she storms off, pissed off.
Admittedly, it was a very cute moment.
Oh, I need to now read my fucking god.
So, as you leave,
Mm-hmm.
you make it to the very top of the ruins. A familiar place. We'll give it a second to load up. Oh, we're doing the slow dramatic reveal here. Oh god, why is it zoomed out so much? Why is it zoomed out so much? Oh, because
That
of
is
that.
really zoomed out.
That is. I'm gonna change that and zoom back in. You emerge on the very top, the very surface. It's getting into the afternoon now. You were down there for a little while. You hear the sounds of a roar outside and voices yelling. One voice that sounds an awful lot like Rin.
Oh no.
You hear it coming from out front.
No, I'm immediately running.
Yeah, no, Rin doesn't do this stuff, so, like... Who closed the door?
We tried to get through it and it was in the way.
Oh, 1 second.
And we need to run.
1 second.
Oh,
I'm gonna pause 1 second. I gotta fix this so people at home can see. Because it's being weird. I'm just gonna have to follow one person. There we go. That should work.
He's paused. I can't get out.
You can get out now.
You are with me. You're carried.
Some
I'm
pause.
gonna
You can
have
move again.
refocus on the way up.
oh yeah, it would have taken us like a good solid 10 minutes to get up, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it would have been a bit of a journey to get back up.
Actually, how many minutes would it have taken?
At least
It's so
10.
specific.
Yeah, okay, can't really heal.
Get the focus
Mm,
points back, but healing is not just yet.
You hear sounds of it sounds like magic. Blasts of energy and all kinds and yells of battle. And as you emerge outside and you see what looks like one of Vitari's guards leaping onto the back of the dragon as Rin fires missiles of magic at it, plunging her sword into the dragon's throat. It collapses on the bank of the shore with her on top, and she goes tumbling onto the dirt. She's lying there, arms spread, panting, a little dirtied, a little bloodied, but ultimately she looks okay. In fact, Orchid, you'll remember this as the person you hit on a little bit.
I
the hot
knew it.
guard.
It's the hot card. Whose name I swear I do know. I'm gonna find out what I called. Karina.
When she was fighting a dragon.
The
Well,
two of them.
Drake is.
Well, a river drake.
Dragon's a dragon.
And as you all emerge and Rin spots you, she says, oh no, what happened to you all?
Don't
We
You
got our
don't
ass
want
kicked,
to.
BDSM lady.
Shut up. I am not in the mood to talk about it.
I'm sorry. Are we talking discussing one of Callie's books right now?
No.
You know, you would think that.
Oh, she's
Now
sleeping on the couch.
there's kind of an issue as I go up towards Rin that she's magic and I'm magic, and my magic is like horrifically altered versus what she's used to.
She's sleeping on the couch for the next year.
Oh, I get a year.
No. You're saying you're sleeping. You're making sure she stays on the couch.
Oh, I sleep on the couch with her. I got it.
No, you sleep in the recliner.
Oh, too
You
late.
get the cook chair in the hotel room.
And you see the High Guard. Karina, she kind of raises her hand like half-assed and kind of just gives a little wave. Hi, Orchid.
Hey, Karina. How's it going?
Oh, just killed a dragon.
I see that. You did very well.
The levels
Thank
of
you.
useless lesbian.
What was that, Callie?
Just the levels of useless lesbian that are about to happen.
Why are you all up here? What made you come out here?
Oh, we'll go down to this. It's just, I felt so useless. Useless. You've all been going down here almost every day, risking your lives. And what have I done? I've sat in town and I thought I could come here and I thought maybe I could help. And when we got here, I couldn't. I couldn't do it.
I'm gonna step up and just rest a hand on her shoulder and just quietly comment, "You still can't go inside, can you?"
I thought this one time for the town I could do it, but I froze up. And then the dragon came, and thankfully, Karina came with me, and well, together we did kill it.
You don't need to worry about going down into that place. We don't expect anyone to do anything they can't handle. You've been such a help already.
At the very least, there is something I can do. And she will cast her own version of not the right one, of the
Yay,
heal.
heal.
Yay.
Oh wow, level 3. Well, rank 3.
So,
That is so much healing.
so you can all heal 18 points of damage.
I'm wondering if Seras is pissed enough to accept the healing.
It's an emanation. She doesn't have to touch anything.
Yeah.
It's just a burst around you.
Yeah, she can't resist that.
And Karina's she will kind of have a little private conversation. Well, not really private, but like her own little conversation with Orchid. Orchid, you should have seen it. It came up out of the water, and like I didn't know I could fight a dragon. But Rin was there, and I couldn't let Rin get hurt, so I ran at it, and oh my god, I've never done something that amazing.
You did very well.
And you'll get a little bit of a blush out of her for that.
Seras just looks back at everyone. I'm going to town. You're all welcome to come.
Well, I mean, we have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, Rin can tell Seras is in a bad mood.
Callie,
Okay.
we're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Oh, I'm tempted. She shouts to Orchid, I'm tempted to send you home to look after your you crush.
Okay, we will head back to town then. Karina will walk alongside Orchid, telling her all about the epic fight she had. And Rin will
He's
stick
in touch.
close to Kalivanna to kind of find out what happened.
I saw something. When when I first came into town, it was you and it was Lazda that showed me anything resembling kindness, and they had him down there since he went missing from before. And we couldn't get to him, and there's no doubt that he's just gone now because the magic I have wouldn't do it. So when I tried reaching into it again to push us through that, she answered, and everything changed. And when I was at the edge of death, I saw her, something lurking in darkness and the night, and now, and that's when I'll use a little bit of my magic to set my hand aglow in this like weird blue light.
I have a question. Would Rin
Mhm.
know who her is, who you're referring to, or is that not something you've discussed with her?
I didn't know enough. Like, I knew there was something that was giving me my magic, but I've never known more beyond it.
As soon as
So I
you
don't actually know.
show off your magic, Rin will just give you the biggest hug she can, and she will tell you, "It's all right. It's all right. We have put so much on you. None of this is fair. But if you need anything I can do, you just have to ask."
I'll hug back and then comment that I'm still going to find him. She let me see him under something, and he's just not there anymore, and I'm gonna tear that entire place down and make every living dead and whatever else in there regret that they were ever anywhere near my town.
Callie, I know how much this hurts, but you can't lose yourself for this.
We'll see how that goes. And that's when I'll break the hug and turn away.
And Rin will just kind of stare back at your back with just a look of concern. On a much brighter note, on the walk home, Karina does kind of cast envious glances at Ashen, although she does her best to hide them.
I'm dying.
Okay, she's not. Okay, maybe she's not envious of that part. Oh my god, maybe that voice.
Just imagine being in the Princess Carrie and not looking at her like she's behind her, but the head just goes backwards to say it.
Just like a full 180 horror movie twist. Ah, okay. You'll get back to town. You could all have a chance to rest up, to heal up, to get back
Thank
spells,
God.
and unwind after what was definitely a rough day. I want to point out So at any point, if you need downtime to do anything important, you can take days to do downtime. Entirely up to you. So if you want to try and earn a bit of extra money or work on any projects, any crafting, you just have to let me know, and you can have a few days.
Well, I mean, I'm supposed to babysit Kalivanna tonight, apparently.
So you're
I
gonna
think
babysit.
Seras is really angry at me.
Seras might actually sleep in the bar instead of her own house.
You can come sleep in the doghouse.
No, she's not sleeping with anyone.
Not you.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Hey, you said you're sleeping in the bar.
That bar is no alcohol left by the morning, by the way.
Oh dear.
And we will have to figure out what's going to happen with Seras, because it's been an emotional roller coaster for Seras.
Mm-hmm.
But let's not forget, like, Ashen's definitely had her moment. I mean, Ashen made it clear, like, while you were all discussing...
Oh, she actively refused to agree to this.
Yeah, Ashen was the one person who straight up just said no.
Yeah, Ashen's the actual badass. Ashen gets a hug from Seras when no one's looking.
Oh wow, the Seras hug.
I did it, folks. I can pass on.
Yes. It's
No.
the hug a bit too strong. Like, I'm pretty sure Ashen has a cracked rib from it.
I feel like at this point, a cracked rib is the least of Ashen's worries.
Oh, she has feet off the ground and everything.
No, it's just fine. I died before. This is okay.
Mm-mm. No dying this time. I need someone to make sure Kalivanna doesn't do anything stupid.
So how is Ashen coping after all this? After all that's happened? What's Ashen's plan back in town?
She's just annoyed.
Ashen, do you want to come get drunk in the bar with me?
No. You don't want someone who controls fire to get alcohol.
I was gonna get blackout drunk.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want this person who can control fire to get blackout drunk.
Fair enough.
My body is a gateway to a plate of fire.
I'm gonna go drink in peace. You have fun.
I'll hold your hair, but like that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Question. Do you tell Rin what happened? Like the full story of what happened on the way as you walk back?
Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't.
Seras will tell her. She asks her. If not, she doesn't say anything.
She realizes what happens. So I'm assuming then that somebody does tell her exactly what happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then, before Rin turns to go back to her little shop, she will take Ashen's hand in hers, give it like a little pat, and she'll just say, "Thank you, Ashen. They need
I
you.
just give her like a knowing nod.
They need you. So please, look after them."
Also, if anyone says that Seras confesses, she's going to deny it and not look at anyone.
I'm never letting you live it down after you stop being angry at me.
That might never fucking happen.
As for Orchid, once Orchid gets back to town and gets to drop off Ashen, what's Orchid going to be doing? How's Orchid dealing with what just happened?
Do we
Well,
have Calliope?
I was told to babysit Kalivanna.
So you're gonna pick me over the cute guard that just killed a dragon for you?
I mean, the guard is not here. I don't know
I
where
will-
she went. She
I will
disappeared.
straight up ask the god to babysit both of you if I have to.
There we go. The guard is with us.
Can I
She
get...
literally hands them both the keys to her house.
Can I get Orchid, Seras, and Kalivanna to give me a recall knowledge society.
Knowledge Society?
Recall knowledge or society. Oh, no, is it just recall knowledge?
Recall knowledge is
Okay.
based on the action you take, use society.
Oh, okay. So just roll
I should
society.
have rolled that blind, but I got an 18.
It's fine.
Blind.
Got 14.
So I'm gonna say Kalivanna and Orchid both realize this or remember this. Not so much Seras. She doesn't talk about it much. She doesn't usually go by the name, but you do recall Karina is actually the daughter of Carmen Majani.
Oh,
Isn't that the guy that hates us?
It is.
that's the guy that hates us.
Sarah
Although,
doesn't know what she's doing, so she literally throws the keys at the guard, like, make sure they get to my
did
house.
you do recall that she doesn't actually go by that last name? She takes her mother's name. Her mother who did vanish a while back.
Yeah.
So, Chad's immediate suggestion is sleep with the daughter.
I'm honestly amazed Orchid hasn't already.
Working all of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
honestly, she is gonna like check in with Kalivanna and be like, hey, like Seras told me to keep an eye on you, but are you okay? What's going on? Do you need or want the company?
I'm gonna do a thing.
Is it me?
You wish it was you.
A
As
thing.
far as Orchid is concerned, as I comment and say, I'm more than okay. You look after yourself as well.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I think you'd have to roll against it.
I just the one eye narrows at you.
No, it'd actually be just will. It'd be DC 10 plus your will save.
So 18.
Yeah. I mean, even though you're old, it still was worse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kalivanna's fine.
You know what? I have a hero point.
Well, I mean, normally you wouldn't roll against this. It would just be Kalivanna checks against your
Oh, fair.
DC.
Yeah.
Your will is your lowest.
Eh.
Yeah, just kind of like the one eye narrows at her. She's like, okay, well, if you say so, but I'm still not fully sure.
I am obviously okay.
And I'll hand Kalivanna one of the keys to my house, but you know where to come if you need it.
Of course.
I like to point out Sarah just gave away the keys to her house, and she doesn't know this is happening. He can't go home if she wanted to.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to be staying in at Seras' house, which she may regret later.
Well,
Eh.
Rena, where are you at? Chat is telling me to do this.
So, I mean, Karina's with you the entire time. So, are you taking Karina home?
Sure.
Okay. So the doggo takes the god woman home. What they do will remain a mystery.
That's up to the artist to decide.
God damn, am I gonna have to come home in the middle of the night after fucking walking Sarah's home and be like,
This feels like a
"Did
sock on the door.
I was feel like, do I just sit outside? I'm okay with that.
Oh no,
Wait,
one
wait. Do you sit outside or do you join in?
Most likely I'll come for Sarah as she literally just sleeps in the bar. she would be passed out on top of the bar or on a table. Or
Ashen would still take you to Callie.
You're too young. You don't get a choice. You're
Yeah,
going
I'm
home.
gonna need
So,
a decision on that if she ends up back at the house or not.
so is Ashen the mommy right now? Looking after everybody?
Someone has to. Our current moms are in shambles.
Are you saying I'm not the party mom?
No!
You're busy laying pipe while these two are fucking, one's drowning their sorrows in alcohol, the other one is a mess. You're like, yeah, I'll get some pussy.
The entire...
I never
Look,
thought I would
It's
see
a
the
very
day
stressful day.
where Phoebe's the responsible one.
It's a very stressful day. Everyone deals with it in their own way.
Ashen has matured tremendously today.
I remember when we used to like walls together, and now you're being responsible.
You're licking the wrong type of wall right now.
Hey,
He's looking
wait.
something for sure.
I sing for this chat. Are you ready? She opened the box. The guard came.
You know, by the way, I need to ask the question because Seras is going to get blackout drunk as in pass out. How's Ashen going to get her home?
I have the wrestler dedication.
You can suplex her home?
I'm just saying, like, I have high strength and very high athletics. I'll just fucking drag your ass.
No, are you going to carry her? If you're saying, are you going to carry her?
You're getting slumped over the shoulder. You're not getting like a haha princess carry. It's like this bitch heavy.
I mean, if you really want to make it embarrassing, you carry her like under the arm.
She's too tall
No,
for that.
I don't want to. Well, one, if they throw up on me, I'd rather it be over my shoulder than like in my face.
Or it'll be a crotch.
Mm-hmm.
If it makes you feel better, she'll take off her armor and leave it at the bar. There's probably a safe for her to
This
keep
bitch
it in.
getting so drunk that she's stripping in the middle of the bar.
No, she'll start taking armor off before drinking.
Mm.
Oh, she's not in a good state.
Okay,
Yeah, so
Ashen being the responsible one carries Seras home over her shoulder.
yep, and that's going to be the moment where they'll find me in Ferris's house with these 7 giant blue spikes painted on the wall somehow, with me dropped down onto my knees, just staring up at it with my eyes like bleeding out midnight blue.
Is this okay? Does this normally happen? I don't know how witches work.
I just want to go to bed.
Well, I think that's a good place to end it.
Why is this in my house?
So yeah, I think this is a perfect place to end this session. This has honestly been a really interesting and I think a really fun session.
Why? Why?
Oh my god, yeah, Trav, it's yeah, this is my goth girlfriend. This is me, letting her do whatever she wants to me.
I resist the golf. That's the worst part.
But
Trav, I banged that card for you.
I hope everyone enjoyed this. It was definitely interesting. It was another one where like we didn't make a lot of progress in the dungeon. But there was a lot of progress made with character development.
I think I broke
go.
Lucy.
Yes,
No word.
something is definitely going to go on with Seras' oath. We're going to see if it counts as being broken or exactly what happened.
Yeah, well, once the stream is over, I'll talk to you in private about it because it's a lot, and I might need to look into her god a lot more.
Yeah, definitely. We can, but even if like we decide you broke it, we'll make it interesting. We can give you something fun to, for your character story. It was, yeah, it went from just horny to very emotional by the end.
Mhm.
And I know, oh, Callie, you upset chat so much.
Yeah, I think I did that to everyone.
Callie
Only
was,
Jack could use
Callie, they were
the fuck
yelling
us
at
over.
you. They were yelling at you for what you did.
You made Reaper cry!
Yeah, but they loved
So
it.
Yeah, they
I'm
did.
just going to comment that if you've been enjoying the Femme Fables games and the absolute shenanigans therein, consider dropping some support for Tessa, who's currently doing her donathon.
It's true.
Also,
I am doing
I
it right now.
someone I said an artist we all love just said she is very upset that you weren't actually the cat all along. Also, we need to wrap this up soon so me and Calliope can attempt to order food again.
Oh, does food not go well for you?
Nope.
Oh, that
Don't worry.
sucks.
We're gonna get something bigger this time, though.
Okay, so we'll wrap this up.
Me?
We've seen how big Ashen is.
Can I just
Courtesy of
add a
Trap.
little funny thing at the end of this, actually?
What's that?
Ashen puts Seras on the ground so she sees the spikes, and Kalivanna praying goes to say something and just throws on Ashen's feet.
Man, I don't wear fucking shoes. I just got puke in between my toes.
Do you know how hard that is to wash out of fur?
Don't you come into my house with that.
No, somebody's already coming in Orchid's house.
Oh, you walk past on my way to Seras' house. I hear
No.
playing in the back. I was like, man, this bitch can't fuck for shit.
Okay, we're gonna do it very quickly before we leave. Let's have everyone tell us who they were again. Orchid, Calliope, very quick.
Hi, I am CalliopeEolande, Tiefling Bard Variety Streamer, and you can find me being a mess at all places at CalliopeEolande, Twitter, Twitch, Blue Sky, all sorts of places.
And Phoebe.
I'm Phoebe. I play Pathfinder and make tabletop content. You can find me at PhoebeBane.
Callie.
I'm KallyCutie. You can find me here on Twitch occasionally and doing more Pathfinder shenanigans like this in my Discord server. Like, this was nothing to some of the things I've done there.
And Lucy.
Give me a second. I'm trying not to die from my own comments. I have very damaged lungs, so I actually get winded very quickly.
It's okay. Take your time. Deep breaths.
Thank you. I am Lucia, your friendly neighborhood VTuber manager. Well, talent manager at this point, technically. It's my official title. I manage people like Dessa, Phoebe, and potentially more people in the future. I play Seras, the champion, who is currently very upset, even though she said something very sweet. And basically, if you follow any of the people I work with, you'll see me around.
And I'm Dessa. I do variety gaming and a bunch of TTRPG stuff, possibly shifting even more to TTRPG in the future. We'll see. But that will be it for us. We'll see you again. I will make a post and tell you exactly when we're going to be back. It's a little bit complicated right now. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye.
Ciao.
Hey, everyone.